Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my channel. I'm Stony VR and today I'll show you how I play Sonic All-Stars SEGA Racing. The first good kart game that can compete with Mario Kart without any problems. This game is so good. My first contact with SEGA All-Stars was actually the second part of the game. Sonic All-Stars Transformers or so. There was a demo available on Steam. I tested the demo and was very impressed how good this game is, how good it can compete with Mario Kart. And especially now when I play kart games in virtual reality, they are often very cheap. The indie developer counterparts, Mario Karts in VR, are often okay, can never reach the quality of a real Nintendo Mario Kart or even this Sega All-Star Racing. Different dimension, different level, different league. See, this is the most trippy VR experience I got so far. Look at this track, look at this colors, look how beautiful this is. I'm sorry, the video footage can't show the actually high quality that I see in virtual reality. You need to imagine this is really like 4K in VR. There's actually a code that you can use that you can make this game to 60 FPS. I even was not using this code, I just use a few speed hacks and reach 15 FPS or so. Maybe with this code that I prepared now in the description you can make this game faster. So you press right click on the game and here you can add codes. I found this code here. When you press right click on a ROM you can choose wiki site information and here you found all the information, but this has nothing to do with the virtual reality version of Dolphin VR. So only because of that it works fantastic here on this site, that doesn't mean it will work in virtual reality. And I will show you soon why there are really problems. Anyway, it's worth to check out the site here. I found a code that I'm actually not using now in this footage. So you copy this entire thing here. You go to IR codes, press here add new code and you paste it here. You cut this function out, the name of the function, zack. And now you can activate 60 FPS and I hope it works, I don't know. I don't try this code but it should be work and make this game maybe even more smooth. Another thing, when you start the first time everything looks like that, everything is black. It's even more worse, you see a hood like that. You think the first 6 seconds, oh, this is unplayable, but you need just to put this hood away. The first thing I remember was putting this to texture and it was not black anymore, but you will lose a little bit performance. So the emulation one's better and you can play like that. But in many Wii games I got the experience that I need to put this on here, texture. To change the camera you need hotkeys. And the hotkeys should be look for you like that, because when you have no hotkeys you can just change the camera forward, backward, and you can change the walls. Without hotkeys you can only change here a few things. And when you use the Oculus version of Dolphin VR you can put the hood in the sky. Yeah, you put the hood in the sky with this here when you press upward. Here you change the wall scale and here you can change the hood distance. This both here is a hood distance, aim distance and hood distance. Of course you can adjust the camera forward and backward and you have camera pitch. Most of the time the camera is floating behind the character and not straight. It's very helpful to see your Guardian in VR and you can see the game vault floor and your Guardian, your game vault floor and your real life floor should be on the line and straight. You can do this with the camera pitch. But you are limited in your camera options, you are really limited. And it's just so much more comfortable to use the hotkeys. I'm already freaking used to it. So as you can see I have set my camera like an ego shooter. Camera moving forward, W. Camera moving backward, S. Left, right, AD. Charlie is for crouching, so camera is going down. Space is for jumping, so camera going up. use my numblock for Roomscale. There's also a camera forward and backward. I use here my mouse, or my mouse wheel. I can actually zoom with the camera pretty fast by just rolling the wheel like crazy. Much more inputs than pressing. So here on my numpad I can also adjust the Roomscale. I'm not a completely expert because they are both for Roomscale and I don't know actually the difference. So I have multiply divide for larger scale, smaller scale, but units per meter is for me also change the Roomscale, so plus and subtract, minus and plus. Here I can change the camera angle, also very important, picture up and down buttons. All my numbers on the keyboard are for HUD options, but actually only 3 and 4 is working often. I try to adjust all buttons. There are more powerful options that I still don't figure out. Anyway, with this option you are able to change the camera, what I'm doing now. So this is how it looks now. I put the HUD away. Remember, this was this option here. HUD upwards. The HUD is floating over my head now. Not good enough. You need this menu sometimes, so here I can look up whenever I need it. And you play seated, so you will never looking up like crazy. Now I should starting to change the camera. So, camera down, camera up, camera forward. Can be a pain to put the camera forward when the Roomscale is not correct set. Bam! It's like magic. We are already inside. But I need to adjust more the camera. The camera will not stay in position. So when I press forward, the character goes forward and you see Sonic. So I need to adjust a little bit more while driving now. Put the camera forward. I will do it soon. Yeah, that's how I need to put the camera. And now we should have the sweet spot. Yee-hoo! Yeah, just wonderful. First drift. Yeah, this is the most trippiest thing in virtual reality, man. This was so crazy. So I played just a few tracks, but I'm really interested to see more of this game. Just a high quality AAA SEGA franchise in virtual reality. Look at that. This was so trippy. Oh, you wouldn't believe how great this was. I wish there would be a proper AR code for first person, like a Mario Kart. You know, the Mario Kart, you get really a code and the camera is fixed to the head. And that's why I was so excited that in Need for Speed the camera stands in position. And I'm experimenting this for years now, and this is always a problem that you can change the camera, but you start clipping the car away. In some games, when you change the camera, the car clips completely away. Yeah, and it looks a little bit laggy maybe, but the frame rate is fucking smooth in VR, so no problems at all. You see sometimes Sonic's mouse, this is a little bit weird, to be honest. But anyway, absolutely recommended to experiment with Dolphin VR. You really missed a big part of PC VR gaming when you not try play a few GameCube games, Wii games in virtual reality. The people love Moss, but this is what actual Dolphin VR is doing. You can play all your old games like Moss in virtual reality. Thank you for watching. I wish you a wonderful week. Have a great time. See you.
What a shot by Amy! Amy slips behind. We've got ourselves an all-star kind of track, folks. The best kind of track there is. Wait for me, Froggy. One lap down. Let's see what the second brings. Okay. Chaos. Whoa, tail lands that. And that's Amigo slipping back in the pack. Oh, Amigo feeling that. Welcome along, folks. Carnival Island.
I'm
3, 2, 1, go! Amigo must be partying now. He's in first.
okay.
Oh, Sonic, you okay there, buddy? Shadow slipping back there.
Yes.
Eggman has the egg pod. Run for your lives, racers. That's a second lap. Keep it going. Eggman's rocket showing no mercy. Ladies and gentlemen, we are watching history in the making. I'll take it.
Yes.
Bam! Big's attack hits home. One more lap to go. Let's see who's feeling golden.
Gotcha.
Bam! Smackdown in Racetown, folks. Ow! Nice hit from Tails.
Okay.
The winner is Sonic, and the crowd go crazy!
So trippy.
Gotcha.
Sonic taking it where it hurts there. We're into the final lap. Make or break time. Oh, that is pure genius from Tails. Alert, we've got an all-star loose.
Now, allow me to introduce you to my latest creation.